which leads me to what I think about the Mojo 4 in comparison to the HD5.
What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you are having an amazing day. It is a really fun one. Ibis Cycles just released the brand new Mojo 4. It's a bike that we heard about a little while ago and we were super pumped to share it with you guys. For those of you who are new to the channel, my partner Hannah and I live in a van full time. We travel around documenting our adventures, and we also ride for Ibis Cycles. So we are a little bit biased there, but we were really pumped when they told us the details on this bike. I think it's what the kids in today's day and age are calling a jib bike. The Mojo 4 is a 130mm travel bike, so it has 130mm of rear travel. It's paired with a 140mm fork up front. It has 27.5-inch wheels. It has a relatively slack 65.4 degree head angle, but that 65.4 degree head angle paired with that 130mm of rear travel, so it's not the most suspension in the rear, but it's still a fairly slack head angle. That is where bikes are going towards nowadays. I think the big thing everyone is learning is that geometry at the end of the day is probably one of the most crucial things for your bike. If you dial in that geo, you can get away with a little bit of less travel, and that gives you an overall more poppy, nimble, playful style bike. Yes, this is a bike review first impression, so you will hear those keywords. Take a shot every time I say nimble. I don't know if you guys will survive to the end of the video, but at the end of the day, I think a lot of people are going to be pumped on this bike just because it really does fit the riding style of a lot of riders out there. Now, a lot of riders out there will probably be a little bit more familiar with its bigger brother or sister, the Mojo HD5, and that bike is going to be slacker, a little bit heavier, it has a little bit beefier frame construction, a little bit more travel in the rear as well, and overall, in the more enduro all-mountain spectrum, the Mojo 4 basically takes that stability that the HD5 offers, shaves a little bit of weight, brings the head angle a little bit steeper to give you a little bit more precise reaction from the front end of the bike on tighter, steeper sections of trail. So overall, you're gonna have a bike that's gonna come to life a little bit quicker than that Mojo HD5. You don't get as much travel, but at the end of the day, like I said, geometry is key, and they really nailed the geo in the Mojo 4. Now, as much as I am pumped on this bike, I didn't get one. This is actually Hannah's personal bike, so we're gonna bring her in to talk about her build, how she's liked this bike, her kind of first impression so far. I will say though, there is the age-old question on this channel. Which color would you go with? I feel like that is something that Hannah and I both disagree with constantly when we're choosing our own frame colors. She tends to think that my color choice is wrong. I tend to think that she's wrong in terms of which one's the better one. They both look really awesome. Here is the blue one in the Mojo 4, and here is the, what are we gonna call this? Cream? I personally think it's cream.
I think it's like a grayish white color.
So Hannah's saying grayish white, I'm saying custard inside of a donut cream?
No, that's like yellow.
Is that yellow?
Okay, well, let's continue.
Okay, regardless, overall, I feel like a lot of people are gonna be stoked on this bike.
What's going on, you guys? It's Hannah here. So I am actually the owner of the bike. The guy earlier, he's not the owner, so you should probably listen to me about this bike. So to start things off, I am running a size medium. I am about 5'8" if you need help with sizing. So for this bike, it is a little bit longer reach-wise than my HD5, which I kind of enjoy since I am almost in between the medium and the large. For suspension, we do ride for DVO, so I am running a DVO Topaz, which is pretty beefy for the bike, I think, but I think it's gonna be a lot more fun because I am gonna be swapping between my HD5 and my Mojo 4, so when I'm on the road, I'm not gonna have both of those bikes, so it's also gonna run as kind of like my enduro style rig or my more aggressive rig. And I also am running the DVO Diamond up front. Okay, and so for the build, I am running SRAM X01 AXS, which I'm super excited about. This is actually my first AXS build, and so far, it's been a dream. I don't think there's a better drivetrain out there, but I don't know if you're a SRAM AXS hater, let me know. So So we do also ride for P&W components, so I am running the P&W Bachelor and the 200 because I have really long legs and I need the 200. And also I am running their grips and their dropper as well. I went with the orange because, I mean, the orange accent on the bike, and I think it looks really dope. And for the stem, I am running an i9 835 in 50 millimeters. That stem's always worked really well for me, and it adds a little bit of bling to the bike as well. Am I just lifting my bike up? And for the brakes, I am running Shimano XT 4 pistons. We always run those on all of our bikes. It doesn't matter if we're running SRAM drivetrains. I know some people kind of get a little hurt by that. We can't do the Matchmaker because it's not SRAM brakes, but honestly, those have been the most reliable brakes for us, and they're the easiest to maintain, so win-win. For the wheels, we do also ride for Industry 9. I am running the i9 Enduro 305 wheels laced to the Hydro hubs. I haven't had any issues with these wheels at all in the past, and they've been super solid for me. Plus Hydro hubs. I mean, how much engagement is that? That's insane. 690 points? How much more do you need? I actually took these wheels off my HD5 and put them on my Mojo 4 so I could really feel the differences between the two bikes, which leads me to what I think about the Mojo 4 in comparison to the HD5. So in comparison to the HD5, this bike has a little bit more reach, which I have been enjoying so far. Like I said earlier, I am slightly in between the medium and large, but I am definitely a medium. But having a little bit more reach has been nice. For those of you who have been keeping up with the channel, you know that my primary bike for almost the past year has been the HD5. I love my Mojo HD5. I feel like I can take it down anything. I have so much confidence on it. One of the reasons why I'm so excited for this bike is because it literally feels like it's the HD5 on steroids. It really handles the zone on the downhills. I feel super confident on it, although I do spend a little bit more time looking at line choice and kind of just trying to be a little more precise. But yeah, so far this bike has felt really awesome. Actually, I've been taking it on trails where I think the HD5 is a little bit overkill, and also on trails where the HD5 handles great. Just to compare kind of how the Mojo 4 rides in comparison to the HD5, if that makes any sense. So far, it's handled amazingly. This bike is really playful, really poppy, really nimble. I feel like I've been using those words a lot in this video, but that's just what the bike is. Also, this bike accelerates like a dream. It climbs super well, and so far I don't have any complaints with it. This bike has been awesome. I've been enjoying taking it on my local trails here, and I can't wait to start traveling with it.
If someone came to you right now and said HD5 or Mojo 4, which one do you take?
Do I have to choose one? I don't think I could choose one. They're completely different bikes. I want them all. I just want all the bikes, okay? I want the Ripley, I want the Mojo 4, I want the HD5, I want the Haka.
There's no room in the van.
The
DV9.
DV9.
For more bikes.
What? We do live in a van. Okay, this is the end of the video. Bye.
As you guys could tell from Hannah, this bike does share a lot of similarities with the HD5. However, it takes that radness of the HD5, just makes it a little bit lighter, a little bit more precise and nimble. You lose a little bit of travel, but what you do gain is that acceleration. That's really important. And just an overall really poppy, playful, jibby, I don't know if the Groms are watching this, I'm starting to use the word jib, style of bike. So I think this bike is gonna be really well suited for a lot of riders out there, and also a lot of trail systems as well. We're really excited because we're about to hit the road. We're gonna head to somewhere where I don't think a lot of people would have expected us to go. This is a hint right here. So yeah, I am gonna have to start working on my southern twang. I guess that's a second hint. And Hannah's in for a shock with the humidity and the heat. I haven't told her how the weather is over there just yet.
What?
Have you checked the weather app?
No.
Oh, it is bad. But with that being said, this is the brand new Ibis Mojo 4. It is a great bike by Ibis Cycles, so kudos to them. We'll put a link in the description of the video to this bike. We work with two shops, Sean N+1 Bikes, and also Pro Bike Supply in Southern California. So they take care of friends of the channel, so be sure to get in contact with them for your Ibis build. Let them know we sent you, and they will give you a back rub or a foot rub or some type of rub.
What? You should leave that in. Go. Go.
I don't know what that meant. I don't
Just
know
a
what
happy ending.
No. Alright, obviously this is going south very quick. Good job, Ibis. Brand new Mojo 4. Out now. Go get one, go demo one, go do whatever you want to those bikes. That sounds bad. I'm just gonna walk away. Good job, Ibis. Until next time, you guys. Ride awesome.
Blue or white? White.
See.
Go.